This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The New Providence Women's Basketball Association closing out the first round of its best of 3 playoffs last night at the Donald Davis Gym. And look who's got a front row seat. Its sponsor, Bomber George and Bristol, supporting the operators as they played a win or go home game 3 against the super value Sidewalk Queens. Now this was a competitive ball game throughout. The Queens led 14-13 after the first quarter. The operators came back to tie things up at 28 all at the half. The Queens went back up 45-38 after 3, and from there the operators made one last run, but it was too little too late. The Queens advanced with a 56-53 victory. Melisha Peterson leading the way in the way with 19 points. Venetia Moss added 12 points and 10 rebounds. The operators got a side-high 17 points from Diastra Delancey, Rashanda rounding forward with 11 points.
I think about 11 or 12 free throws in the first half. Had we been able to convert on our free throws, the game wouldn't have been as close. But nonetheless, as a part of the game, free throws are mental, and our girls got to be mentally prepared to play when we play against Johnson Lady Truckers.
We just didn't execute. We came out, Sherelle, we had a play set up for Sherelle, but it's just, we couldn't just get it. Sherelle couldn't get open, and they just played a good game. I wouldn't change anything. I just thought that our defense, we could have played better defense. That's about it. I am very disappointed. I thought we would have come back and have it, but unfortunately, the best team won.
This is the first time we've ever won a playoff series in the league in 8 years, and I'm really excited about getting to the championship. The team that we're about to play, they're very formidable, they're very experienced, and they're hungry just as much as us.
You're heading into this best of 5 series, probably without Tanine, who hurt herself tonight. I mean, who's going to step up for you?
Well, we're not going to think negative. We're going to see what happens in the next day. She's going to ice it and see whether or not she'll be able to go on Thursday. With God's help, she'll be ready.
You're a busy man. You got 2 games, 2 series going on now.
Absolutely. My friend Sean Bastian and Mario Boleg said it's March Madness for me because they go back to the New Providence Basketball Association and try to win that game there to make certain that we stay alive and a hunt for a championship down there.
You think you can pull off all 2?
With God's help, anything is possible. We work hard, and he said, if you work hard and you believe, you'll achieve. And that's our goal.
Delegates from within 8 of the English Caribbean Amateur Softball Confederation came here to the Bahamas for a Congress meeting that was held this morning in the capital, along with executives from the International Softball Federation. The main objective of the meeting was to chart the course forward for the next 3 years. And heading into their talks, ECAS President Burkett Dorset said one significant stumbling block was still standing in their way.
Most of their concerns really are of a financial nature. They find some difficulties in coming to conclaves like this or even participating in tournaments. So what we probably going to address at this conclave really is to identify somebody who would be responsible for funding of the English Caribbean Confederation.
Now, in addition to this morning's Congress meeting, Dorset said additional talks have also taken place.
We just had a meeting yesterday with some coaches from Division 1 and 2 colleges, somebody who want to bring some 23 ladies softball team down here to the Bahamas. It's being sanctioned by ESPN and Major League Baseball, and it would showcase our young ladies and give them an opportunity to get softball scholarships in the Division 1 and 2 colleges in the U.S.
The Carifta Track and Field Championships will take place Easter weekend in St. Kitts, and B3A's boss Mike Sands says they're expecting good results from our field athletes.
The field events have been our strength for a long time. Often I would talk about the Joey Wells and the Steve Hannes and the Bradley Coopers and the Lyndon Sands and the Chanel Fergusons, and those junior athletes of the like that really was the strength of Team Bahamas at Carifta Games. And we fell off on that in some instances, and I kept on asking the coaches to find a way to bring it up. And I must say that Coach Cartwright and Coach Maycock, along with Don Johnson, who are the primary coaches. Of course, you have Mr. Perry Adley, who's also working well in the field area, and you have Coach James Roll. And those coaches really have undertaken a strategic plan, if you will. I mean, they have, for example, a throwers meet, and they're very focused on improving the throwing event, and it yielded itself this time around. Unfortunately, however, at this juncture, it now seems that the field events is really going where we want it, and the track event is kind of lagging behind.
Still talking track and field, the second edition of the IAAF World Relays will take place May 2nd and 3rd at the Thomas A. Robinson National Stadium. The media accreditation process is already open online and only serious inquiries will be approved.
We're not looking for persons that just want to have something for their home collection. The media will be in very sensitive areas. They'll have direct access to the athletes and also to very sensitive areas. And so we would like to control that process with persons that actually, this is what they do for their careers, and, just to make sure that we're keeping within safety codes and other measures.
Golfers from around the world have been waiting with much anticipation for the opportunity to play on the new course at Baha Mar, and as Kelsey Johnson tells us, they won't be disappointed.
An 18-hole masterpiece. That's how the two courses rolled into one, with the front 9 providing a challenging but dramatic play and the back a natural but breathtaking beauty, which gives locals and international golfers a grade A golfing experience.
This is a TPC Jack Nicklaus designed signature golf course, and we are very proud of it. This is a very exciting golf course. It offers challenges, but is also an interesting play for amateurs, for professionals, champions, when they play this particular golf course. And it's a tremendous amenity to Baha Mar.
This 18-hole course is the only one in the Caribbean managed by the Tournament Players Club, a network of golf courses operated by the PGA Tour. Every hole is a thriller, with the signature hole, the par 316, stretching over Lake Cunningham. Golfers can access the 16th hole by driving through the tunnel in one of the 80 sophisticated golf carts with GPS capabilities. The front 9 can be accessed by crossing the bridge.
You basically have two types of golf courses in one. Here you have the tropical and the urban elements here on this particular golf course, and the natural beauty of the Bahamas, the vegetation, the moonscapes of the limestone, etc., the elevations, the beauty of the lake, the presence of a lot of marine life, and also a lot of ducks. Basically takes into account our environmental sensitivity, and also preserving all things that are naturally beautiful in the Bahamas, and showcasing the entire beauty of the Bahamas at Baha Mar.
The golf course was expected to open this Friday. However, Baha Mar announced in a release today that the resort will not be opening this weekend as planned. Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
All right, thanks a lot, Kelsey. And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.